Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarottea. Okay, if you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building. Y'all already know, hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting it in with these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, girl, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to consider joining the Dark Feminine membership, y'all, I really want that to be a discussion forum over there, okay? I want y'all to speak, with each other, with me, build a sisterhood, y'all. I want y'all to just get over there, make it fat, make it robust, so we can talk, so we can kick it, okay? I want y'all to bring me ideas. I bring y'all ideas. We bring each other ideas. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and jump into the Patreon link that is in the description box below this video, okay? Also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, girl, dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. Let's go ahead and jump into it, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Now, I said just the other day, this blowback energy that's coming to these karmics, I'm telling y'all, is serious business. And that is what we are seeing today, y'all, for what I pulled, okay? Somebody, you were in a divine partnership, okay? Look at this force. Check that out. You were in a divine partnership. The masculine that you were with was supposed to be with you. This is a masculine that has something to offer. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was real estate. I don't know if it was legacy. I don't know if it was large family. I don't know if it was money saved, stocks, bonds. Child, I have no idea. But whatever this masculine had to offer, the Most High had put you two together, and you two were supposed to inherit this fortune that is his bloodline legacy, okay? You two were supposed to inherit this, and this was supposed to basically change this. There's something dirty about this bloodline. I don't know how his people have gotten their money or their stocks or their interest in, their interest in various companies or the jobs that they're able to get, maybe city or government level jobs. I don't know, but there is something dirty about it. The Most High was placing you and him together in a divine partnership so that inheritance would make its way to you, okay? Make its way to the two of you, creating a divine bloodline. And then you two would inherit these things that his family got. His family, there's a karmic demonic energy attached to whatever it is they got. So you have the Most High trying to kind of clean up, okay, the inheritance, and then you guys can use it for divine justice, divine retribution, whatever the case may be, philanthropy, charity, right? This man has backslidden, y'all. I can't believe this, y'all. I can't believe none of it, okay? But we're about to explore it because it's what I pulled. This man has backslidden. I said slidden. And as a result, y'all, this is like bloodline blowback. This man is, because the Most High was saving this man's inheritance by putting him in a divine partnership. This man left the divine partnership, so some things are coming to his bloodline that I don't know, and that's what we're about to explore. Somebody was in this partnership. You need to know that when this man walked away from you, he was really walking away from the work that God planned to do in both of y'all's lives, and it's not good. Okay, so we're coming out the gate with male energy, Mars energy, force and change. There is a change, I just told y'all, coming to this man's energy, and it does indeed come, thank you Spirit for the confirmation, from his situation with you, okay? We see this moon energy here. We see this eclipse energy that's bringing through change, but also feminine energy, okay? Bringing through a total shift to this man's life. This man is going to experience this. This is a very strong masculine energy. He's filled with passion. He has money. He also has a very good memory, okay? He understands money. He also is somebody that his bloodline had these same gifts, these same talents, and the Most High wanted to use these abilities for the glory of God. And y'all, clairvoyance, okay? You may have had a feeling that this man was being placed in your life in order to make some type of divine things happen. Somebody has a level of third eye energy. You hear from the Most High regularly. So you knew that what you guys were doing was ordained by God, okay? We see awareness coming through in reverse. He did not have that same awareness. Unbeknownst to you, I don't think you realize that this man still didn't quite understand who he was in the Most High's energy. I don't think this man quite knew what he was supposed to be doing. Okay, he had been called into divine partnership. He had been called into divine fatherhood. He had been called into divine masculinity. So this was supposed to become a kingdom inheritance, okay, to make a long story short. You see here, though you knew it spiritually, you felt it, you understood it, he did not, okay? He was not really clear, okay? He really didn't know what was what. So we see, we see the brother in darkness, okay, in the reverse. This man was not able to overcome any of the negative energies that were in his life. He succumbed, y'all. This man became passive. He started to receive some type of energies from the outside that he accepted. He wasn't able to hold his feet and stand firm on the Most High. Okay, somebody needs to know that, because you may feel like this was a failed relationship. You may have been beating yourself up about the way things went and the way the cards landed. You need to understand that this man didn't even really know who he was in God. He really didn't know what was being asked of him. He really didn't have that awareness, and he just wasn't going to be able to overcome anything that was brought his way. This man was a lay down Johnny in a sense. What came to him, he accepted, and you're going to have to understand and accept that, okay? We see Earth energy coming through in the reverse, okay? That is the reason why this man's divine home was snatched from him. He laid down. He did not fight back against demonic attacks. He allowed demonic attacks, demonic frequencies to basically take over him, especially emotionally. So somebody may have started to deal with verbal or physical mishaps, we'll say, okay, for the sake of YouTube, in regards to this masculine, okay? He had lost control of himself. He was allowing demonic energies to take him over. I'm telling y'all, I'm getting a strong Queen of Cups energy. Somebody out there that's a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. You are sitting there and you are blaming yourself for the fact that this man did not stay true to the mission, because you knew what the mission was, but he was not spiritually prepared to handle any kind of spiritual attack. And y'all know, anytime somebody is a karmic energy, or they've been lost to the Antichrist consciousness before, and they find Christ consciousness, they find the like, this is the time that I'm supposed to elevate. Y'all know that the devil don't want to see that, right? So this man had to be able to weather the temptation that came from the devil in his life, okay? And we're seeing that not only did he not know how to do that, he didn't even recognize just how elevated he had been, okay? The fool, and that's just what this man was being, okay? He was playing the fool. He was being the fool. He was somebody that wasn't making sense, that wasn't making responsible choices or decisions. And so he created an environment for himself that was nothing but a karmic debt, okay? Life's debts. That is because he walked away from the path that he was being placed on by the Most High. His bloodline was being cleansed. He himself was being saved and brought into a path of righteousness. And y'all listen, he didn't follow through on it. Okay? Truth unveiled, okay? The revelation of Isis. This man had been living a lie in terms of feminine energy, okay? This man truly y'all, this hit me. This man wanted a foul woman. He did not want a good woman. In his lowest nature, this man likes a woman that is foul, a woman that curses, a woman that is good with making dirty money. Okay? I'm literally seeing hands with dirt and money in them. He wants a feminine that is into dirty money. Okay? I hate that you love me. Okay, we're feeling a little Diddy-ish. So much boy. Okay, shout out to Dirty Money, because Diddy aside, I did like Dirty Money. Okay. He wants to deal with somebody that makes dirty money, somebody that smokes marijuana. Okay, somebody that is like a female street boss. This may have been who his mother was. His mother wasn't right. Mothers, aunts. The feminines in his family, on his bloodline, are the ones that created the dirty money. There's a feminine boss, like a feminine mob boss style energy that runs through his bloodline. That is what the Most High was trying to cleanse off his bloodline. The feminines, they're like mob bosses, each one of them. Okay? They're all about money. Some of them might actually have degrees in accounting, but they're still moving in a dirty way. They're still moving in a way that evades law enforcement. Okay, let's say it like that. They're all about the bag over there. They have their hands, their tentacles, whatever you want to call it, in dirty pots. Okay? I'm seeing pots full of dirty water. Okay? That is what his feminine representation has been. And he backslid. This man went blind. This man went third eye blind at some point during the relationship. He went third eye blind. And he stopped being able to see the light of the Most High. So he must have been doing something outside of the relationship. He stopped being able to see the light of God. And once he stopped being able to see the light of God, this man said, I got to go back outside to what he feels he's used to, what he's admired. And that's that mob boss, that female mob boss energy, that karmic mob boss energy, okay? Our Lady of Growth Assured. You remained in a divine feminine energy. You believe that you could get growth financially together through God. Okay, somebody is going to God when they need money. You're not somebody that even considers dirty money. You would scoff at dirty money. You're going to your scripture when you need manna to fall from the sky to feed you and your children, okay? You're going to scripture. You're going to Psalms, okay? You're working extra hours. You're doing the honest and the honorable things. And you believe that the light of God will provide for you all the things that you need. So you've never considered the ugliness. It's not in you, this karmic mob boss mess. That's not in you anywhere, okay? This is why God wanted to place the inheritance with you. First house, okay, the body. You like to do what you're supposed to do for you because you understand that if the head doesn't function properly, if the head is not connected to the ultimate head, which is God, the body won't function properly. So you're able to live a holy life because you keep your thoughts, you keep everything about you in touch with the Most High. Y'all, this man, he got lost. He wasn't doing this, okay? Aries, I am, is in the reverse. This man was not in a position, okay, where he was living upright. He wasn't in a position where he was living righteously. He wasn't living as the I am. He was living as a carnal counterpart, okay, an antichrist consciousness. Y'all, this man backslid in regards to consciousness. He may have gone through a period where he was eating better, walking better, talking better, being about his scripture, going to church even, y'all, and he lost it. He was going to church, he was going to mosque, or he was meeting and fellowshipping with a group of brothers of high frequency. He was doing something, okay, y'all, and he lost it, okay? He may have just been in the conscious community, okay? I'm hearing where he was trying to eat right and he wanted to be better. Whatever the case was, he was in tune with God. He was in tune with nature. Y'all, he lost it. He lost this. He lost his momentum. He lost his fire. He lost his connection to the Most High because he was continuing to lust after the wrong type of feminine energy, y'all. He didn't break free. See, that feminine mob boss karmic energy in his family, y'all, is what you would call a curse. Okay? It's a hex that the Most High was trying to break him free of, the belief that the feminine should be dirty. The Most High said, I'm bringing you out of that. That's a lie from the pit of hell. I'm bringing you out of that. Y'all, he wasn't. Y'all, this man failed miserably. Okay? He did not understand the assignment. Okay? We see second house owning in reverse, y'all. This man is about to start losing the things that he owns. Okay, things are going to start being taken from him because the Most High is not interested in allowing him to continue to flourish and continue to bring glory to the Antichrist. Let's just call a thing a thing. Okay, past life, present power. Okay, the many spiritual faces of you. That's the issue here. This man has had too many spiritual faces as well. There have been times that this man has been unrighteous. There's times that he's been a man searching. There's times that he had been righteous. Now God had his hand on him. Now he flipped faces about face again, and he's something that God is not okay with. Okay? Y'all, this is something else already. Escape, okay? We see this man in his attempts to escape. His time of karma. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. This man goes through a period where he's trying to escape his karma, okay? We know that this karma is coming towards him because he's just been inconsistent in the face of God one time too many. Okay? He's trying to escape his karma. He believes that he can escape his karma. But we see Our Lady of the Sacred Sun, y'all. There's Virgin Mary energy that is present in this to protect the son, to make sure the son is brought up into Christhood. Okay? We know that's what the Virgin Mary was there for. Okay? Bringing the masculine into its Christ. Okay? Y'all, but we see this Virgo energy coming here that speaks to being analytical, that speaks to being a perfectionist. He's missing the mark, okay? What we just see right here, girl, Lady of the Stars in reverse, Priestess of Sirius in the reverse. So he's not being protected. He's missed the mark. His relationship with you, some of y'all not catching that tigre. His relationship with you, that was a spiritual test. He was to stay with you. Y'all were to move into a Four of Wands. There was supposed to be an inheritance. There was supposed to be a Ten of Pentacles energy, a legacy, a family that was to come to you, through you, as in the birth of a son. Someone that would have inherited the legacy and taken it to the divine feminine and remove this karmic feminine energy from being the head of these earthly resources. These resources, I'm finna tell y'all what I'm hearing, y'all. These resources were to be reallocated by the divine, girl. These resources were to be reallocated. These resources were supposed to start helping hospitals. These resources were supposed to start helping immigrants. These resources were supposed to start helping women and infants in need. Okay, the Most High had a plan for this. When we see Virgin Mary energy, this wealth, these things that they've acquired were supposed to start helping women and infants. Okay? Virgin Mary plain as day. There may have been some assistance that would have gone towards STEM. Okay? Science, technology, engineering, math. Okay? We see analytical. This is going to go to underprivileged communities. Helping people, because there are moves. Y'all can always look around and look at philanthropy, look at charity, look for these places to see where God is trying to make moves. Okay, assist, if you will, in these agencies. Think of fundraising. Think of all the things that you can do to assist the moves of God in the earth. This man wanted to be with you for a moment. He was seeing what God had for him, but there was a point where he lost it. And the Most High was looking to say, hey, let's take these resources and let's now do what's supposed to be done with them. Let's do the God-ordained thing with these resources. And this man fell out of favor with Virgin Mary energy, y'all. Our Lady of Comfort, okay? We see this comfort coming to you through sisterhood, okay? For you, you may want to make sure you're leaning on your sisters and also saying your prayers to make sure that you are able to be okay during this time, because this man made a terrible, terrible spiritual error when he ended y'all's relationship. But as you see with the Sagittarius energy, this man is about to see. He's about to find out the truth of what it means to step out of alignment with God. He's about to see it mentally, spiritually, physically. We see 2 and 1 on this card, which is 3. 3 is the number, baby. We talking the Trinity. So on every level, baby, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the mind, the body, the soul, this man's about to see what it means to step out of alignment with the Most High when the Most High called you. Okay? Y'all know what happens when the teacher call on you and you just sit there quiet. That's not good. This man's about to find out a great spiritual lesson. To whoever you are that's been sitting there knowing, because you knew the power of this relationship, don't feel bad, because this man is now he has to deal with, y'all, he has to deal with his debts. All you were there to do in his life was to be someone to partner with him when he's in the energy of the Most High. If he ain't in the energy of the Most High, he can't partner with you. So accept that God will not even allow you to be in no mess like this where somebody is around here backsliding, okay, and falling back into spiritual blindness, okay? Other than removing you from that situation, there was absolutely nothing the Most High was going to do, because he wasn't going to allow his frequency to get entangled with that foolishness, okay? So just know that whoever it is, it's like, I can't believe it didn't work. Girl, that wasn't supposed to work. Y'all have to remember, the masculine is supposed to act as the head, okay, in these situations. And once he was no longer able to do that, once he was no longer able to be what you needed, baby, your father said, nah, you will not pass go, okay? So this man is moving towards now this period, this moment, this time in his life where he's going to have to see who God is, okay, and what God is not going to stand for. We see death coming through here in the reverse. There's about to be a mental rebirth for this masculine. Okay, there's some things he's about to have to see and learn, which we just saw. Okay, those things that he's about to have to see and relearn. What happened was this man fell off of his righteousness, okay? This man was, what you should know is while this man was with you, he did intend to live a righteous life. So don't think that he had every intention of it, but he's weak. He fell to it once he came in contact with, whatever he came in contact with. This man lost his ability to move forward and move forward with ease. And he moved backwards to where he had been. Spiritually, this man had been dead before you came towards him. That's why he started hearing the call, okay, the cry towards him, towards his spirit from the Most High, letting him know that it was time to move into another wave, another space. He heard this because he was in a drought. He was in a dry space. Okay, he had allowed the enemy to trick him out into the desert. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So when you came in contact with this man, girl, he was in the desert and he was thirsty for water. Y'all, I'm hearing some stuff, so bear with me. He was in the desert and he was thirsty for water. He was thirsty for that. That's what you represented for him. You came into his life bringing holy energy, divine energy, being a divine feminine. You came into his life and you presented him with this opportunity to be better, to change, okay? And that is why this man previously has continued to come back to you. Don't think this man doesn't know that who you are spiritually, whether he was able to rightfully see the mission or not. This man definitely knows that you are weighted. Okay, and he knows that you're weighted because he knows that the karmic feminines in his life are weighted. Okay, he knows your weight. He knows what you're all about. Okay, but this man had low self-esteem. You didn't even realize that. He didn't truly have hope in himself that he would be capable of being a man of God. Okay, though he may have been trying to show up as such, though he may have been trying to live a higher frequency, his low self-esteem was undermining him, whether you knew it or not. You are the person that brought this man in out of the cold. You don't realize that, girl, you are magnificent. You brought this man in out of the cold. You helped him to see who he really was. You helped him to see the wealth, the beauty, all of these different things that relate to spiritual and monetary abundance. You got him to understand what those things really mean in the eyes of God. So for this reason, this man was very protective of you when he was with you, when he was doing right, when he was being who he was supposed to be, girl. Okay? This man stood on business when it came to you. So I know it was probably difficult for you to realize, like, okay, then what happened? What happened is this man fell into darkness. This man fell back into darkness. What you didn't realize when you met this man in his desert energy is that this man deals with chronic depression. Okay, he probably needed to be speaking with a therapist or a chaplain or a priest or a pastor or someone that could help support him. He was not doing that. This man needed to be in more prayer and be getting more assistance. And when he fell back into the depression that he was previously in, girl, that is the point where things got weird. Okay, that's the point where he, you know, depression is a low frequency. Pause. Okay, depression is a low frequency. And low frequencies are where demonic frequencies, antichrist energies, frequencies hang out. So this man was able to be touched, okay, once he fell to a lower frequency, okay? And that is when he found himself in a position where he was emotionally unstable. And girl, this is how this man found himself. That's why you have to be praying for protection, y'all. This man fell into that, back into depression, back into the desert. And y'all, I want y'all to recall, y'all know out there in the wild is the goat. Y'all, that's a scripture. I can't call which one. I'm going to put it in the comments after the fact. That's a scripture. Okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The goats and those things that are out there in the wilderness, that Baphomet energy. Wow, this man got lost and got back in that wilderness energy, and that Baphomet got back on his ass, that antichrist spirit, okay? And this man became active. He allowed the spirit of Baphomet to become active in him. 4 swords in the reverse, y'all. To become active in him. And that's the point where he started losing, baby. That's the point where his bloodline was deemed damned. 6 of Wands in the reverse. That's the point where his bloodline was deemed damned, y'all. It was damned, it was cursed, it was hexed. Remember, the Most High was trying to remove the hex, baby, but look at the confirmation. Swing low, okay, sweet chariot. Look at the confirmation. Okay, my life is in, okay. Yes. Look at this, y'all. 6 of Wands in reverse right here with this 8 of Swords. This is the point where this man kind of placed the hex back on himself. When he embraced this Baphomet energy, he got so low in depression. Back in depression, okay? His soul was able to be kind of eclipsed. Y'all, I'm telling you, somebody, you missed it. You didn't realize it. But them forces, them demons, them changes, okay? Them changes got hold to that man's soul. And he was hexed, baby. Look at the confirmation, King of Pentacles. He was hexed, and so was his money. That's the point that the inheritance was taken, baby. It had nothing to do with you. Somebody, you just stood to inherit a lot of money, you feel like. Somebody was looking forward to being on the other end of that table, whether it was just being the mother to the children he already has. Because somebody might have an orphan spirit, where you was just looking for family. Man just had 10 brothers and sisters, and you was just like, this is where I want to be. Okay? But whatever his legacy was, it could have been real estate, it could have been family, it could have been money. Whatever his legacy was, you were so like, yes, I'm so blessed to be a part of this. And you don't understand why it didn't work. Baby, it did not work because this man allowed himself to fall so damn low. If anybody saw the Never-Ending Story, okay? Shout out to the 80s, babies. The first one. What's Up, Betrayal? If anybody saw that, you remember when his horse was so depressed that he couldn't ride, he couldn't get out of the muck and continue to walk. That was such a good analysis and analogy of depression. And that's what happened to this man. And once he fell into that, when he sank, y'all, and that Baphomet energy got hold to him and began to transform him, because that's what that energy does. Okay, it transmutes and transforms. It began to transform him. He began to be hexed again. Okay, the very hex that the Most High said, look, come with me, I'll deliver you. Y'all, he allowed himself to kind of be gobbled up. Okay, shout out to the movie Nope. If you caught that, you saw what happens. These demonic energies, they devour you. Spit out what they don't want to devour your soul. And that's what happened to him. And that is where the inheritance is lost. And you thinking about it being lost to you, baby, it's going to be lost to him too. Okay? This man is being placed back into the damn tower. Y'all know the tower explodes. The tower is bad. The tower brings some bull. This man is being placed back into what he had been allowed to be freed from. He's being placed back into that. Period. So we see now This man is in a reversal. This man is in a karmic reversal. Okay? He's allowed demonic energy to reverse his relationship, his fortunes with the Most High. And it's going to hit his family. Look at the confirmation. I told y'all. The message ain't changing. It's going to hit his family. It's going to hit his legacy. It's going to hit his inheritance. King Cups in reverse. This is going to be bad. It's not going to be kind. It's not going to be soft, baby. It's coming down the pipeline. He made the wrong decision. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles right behind this. We see wickedness. We see wickedness and manipulation entering this man's bloodline right here and now. Okay? He was to be the heir. And the devil knows this, y'all. This man was to be the heir. The person who would make the decisions with the legacy, be it family, money, real estate, job security. This man was the one. It's a lot of earth sign energy, a lot of grounded energy around this family, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? They don't have a lot of problems with money or getting land. They just don't. Getting jobs, getting family, pregnancy. There's just so much of that energy around these folks, okay? And this man was to be the heir for that, okay? So there was a bit of a fight over his soul, but he fell to temptation, y'all. Lost his manhood, the sun in reverse. Lost his manhood and his ability to reason, okay, and be an asset to the Most High, with him reasoning with the best interest of the Most High, okay, in mind. He lost his ability to do those things, okay? He lost his ability to do those things, y'all. Just straight like that, okay? So, y'all, we see this man kind of going down the river of Styx, okay? And there will be no new beginning. Okay, we're seeing the words of God that were present around his energy, the words of God, the promises of God that were present around his energy. Y'all, they are leaving. They are falling to the wayside. They're blowing away in the wind. They're being taken away by words. There are words being spoken against this man and against his family that are going to take root, that are going to shift and manipulate their environment, okay? That's going to shift and manipulate his environment and any partnerships that the family was in. Any partnerships that were bringing them money, that were bringing them love, that were bringing them fertility, those partnerships are in jeopardy at this particular point. Much of the reason these partnerships are in jeopardy is because the dark feminine energy in this particular family is karmic, okay? So some karmic feminine energy at the top of this bloodline. We know that the dark feminine is all about transformation. It's a powerful energy. It's a thundering energy, okay? It's an energy that makes changes, that shifts things, that knows how to speak a word and change the entire environment. But this person is a karmic. So they've been using this energy to assist in the fallout of the devil, if you will, okay? This person has been using their energy to be a negative force, okay? And this is going to affect these partnerships. Somebody has been doing a lot of lying, a lot of backpedaling, transforming the environment to suit them. Y'all, that cycle just came to a close, okay? Just came to a close, girl. That cycle just closed out. Y'all, these debts is showing up. Okay? That came to a close. Those cycles. Where whoever this karmic mob boss energy is, that's been sitting at the top of the totem pole of this family and their legacy. Her lies are about to be swiftly exposed. This family is about to go into some type of public scandal because exposure of lies from whatever backdoor garbage this karmic dark feminine has been doing. She's been sitting as the matriarch of this family and she's been doing wrong. All of it, girl. All of it is about to be exposed. Okay? It is all about to come out. 8 of Wands energy. Quick, swift, in a hurry. Okay? What's positive about that, girl? Nothing. Okay? So we're seeing public scandal kind of moving towards them at this time. Everybody's about to find out something about this family and why they haven't been manifesting certain results. And guess who's about to find out about it? Law enforcement. There's about to be some type of an audit, financial audit or something done to this family that is going to expose some shit, okay? There's about to be some... Now remember, this wealth was supposed to go to the Most High. Now I want y'all to understand something. I know y'all don't think that the Most High, you know, she's going to sit there and chillax while the wealth goes back to demonic forces, okay? This wealth is being fought over in the spirit realm, and it will not return to the kingdom of darkness. It just will not. It will not, okay? There is a lawyer or tax preparer that is about to basically make some serious restrictions on these people based on their money practices. Y'all, these folks they're not able to account for how they're making their money. Okay? They can't account for it. It was made in a demonic way, and that's about to be exposed, okay? It was made in a demonic way. It's about to come out. It's about to be exposed because somebody is looking it over with a fine-tooth comb. I'm trying to tell y'all, and it's a situation where somebody really thought that they were about to be at the helm of this ship. Girl, the ship, without you, the ship goes down because you were somebody that entered this man's life that really was attuned with the Most High. Okay? So don't even sweat it. Also, I'm hearing somebody, don't try to save this man. Somebody thinking when you start seeing it hit the wall, when you start seeing it hit the skids, somebody thinking you might be seeing it already. Somebody thinking you should call. Oh my God, Devin. Girl, if you don't leave Devin's ass alone, girl, I got to call Zachariah. Baby, you better not fucking call Zachariah. See what happened to you. Strength card, okay? Somebody's overlooking this with a fine-tooth comb. And this is going to create an air of silence around this family. By that, they're not going to be able to flaunt and whatever big shot shit they usually do, that's going to be over with, okay? And this is going to create some blocks for them. Whatever this is, and I'm telling y'all, this ship is coming down. So we're seeing it move by move, step by step, moment by moment. This is kind of the beginning, right? You know, tax preparers giving things a double look. This family has never experienced these kind of things before. This karmic feminine may have actually kind of had a tax preparer in her pocket. I don't know if this person died or moved to another state or retired. But this person was a major influence in this family's life in terms of how they were procuring things. Okay, if what they were able to procure was lots of family, I'm going to tell you right now, that means the family, they had a lot of connections with like social workers. There may have been some situations where they were able to get a lot of additional resources for a lot of children, okay, through, you know, fraudulent human services applications and things like that, Department of Human Services. I'm going to tell you right now, this family has procured so much by little sneaky fraudulent means, okay? There's been so much under the table action. I'm talking even down to the milk and Pampers that were feeding the children, okay? And all of this is coming out. The reason these people were doing okay financially is because they weren't spending money in places where other people were spending money. Baby formula, property, you know, various things. They had hookups. These karmic feminine mob boss energies, they had a lot of hookups, okay? And they were doing a lot of dirty favors. Nobody was really paying what they were supposed to pay, okay? In that family, that's just the truth of the matter. So this man's in a situation now where he's going to try to run and throw money at this situation, okay? He's going to run and try to throw money at, oh my God, my family's in trouble. Okay, we got to try to work hard to pay these attorneys. The money's going to go absolutely nowhere. It's going to leave fast and amount to nothing. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all, we're seeing this man's getting up. Baby, listen, the Most High ain't finna give the devil no money. That's just what, it's not going to happen. Okay, so we see karmic judgment coming upon them. Because the whole bloodline, girl. Okay, so this money starts to flee. And this thwarts the plans of this family. They're not able to make a lot of the forward plans. Somebody over there, girl, you was expecting to, whatever their plans were, you had heard them. You expected to be a part of them. Some of them, we're going to buy a grocery store. We're going to buy a barber shop. We're going to start taking trips. Some of them started saying we're going to go live in the tropics. I mean, there was big talk based on what this family thought they had acquired. All of those plans are about to be shot to hell, so you're not missing anything. And you've been sitting back thinking like, oh, I know, you know, I'm missing out. You FOMO. Okay, no, girl, you are not missing out. Because without you, without the presence of the Most High, without the divine partnership that the Most High was trying to bless this man with to give him one last chance to cleanse this bloodline before they sink. Okay, without that being in place, all those promises don't even happen, okay? I need y'all to understand the divine feminine, how important we are in the lives of the masculines around us. It's not a joke, okay? It is not a joke in any way, shape, or form. This is going to be open and shut. They simply will not be able to continue with certain plans, okay? There's not going to be a lot of thought or talk about it. Once this money is sucked from them, it's going to slow them down. That's all. What did I just tell you, girl? Chariot in reverse, huh? This is going to slow them down. Those days are over. Okay, the days of milk and honey begin to slowly come to a close because they're trying to fight legal issues. Okay, this is the point in the story where judgment does not work in their favor. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Y'all already know. This is the point in the story where judgment does not work in their favor. Okay. Because some of the people around them began to come to their senses. They had some people that were snowballed, some people that believed in who they were and what they were trying to do. Those people are going to start severing partnerships with them because you have to understand, once things start to shift from them, it's going to go public with this, you know, whatever shift in finances, whatever shift in, you know, human services, whatever they're doing. It's going to start to show publicly, and by it's going to start to show publicly, I mean, there's going to become apparent that these people don't have the money they used to have. Repossessed cars. Oh, she was always in Givenchy. Now she's just wearing Nike. Oh, he was always in Nike and now he's just wearing Target. Okay. People are going to start to notice that there's been a shift and a change. And some of these karmic connections, because what you got to know about a karmic is that all their connections is karmic. Okay. One thing about a piece of shit. Oh, they know some other pieces of shit. You can bet your bottom dollar. You can set your watch by that. Okay? And when that is the case, these karmic energies that are solely tied to the physical realm, when they stop seeing Givenchy, Balenciaga, when they stop seeing even the lower class brands, the Nike, the Adidas, they're going to get away from these people because these people in this Three of Swords in reverse, this karmic community, this Three of Swords karmic community in reverse energy, they wanted to be affiliated with the glitz and the glamour. They wanted to be affiliated with big families. They wanted to be affiliated with, oh, I'm like one of his brothers. He got 6 brothers. I'm like one of his brothers. They want to be affiliated with all of us is able to go out and eat dinner at this or that restaurant, and they able to spend money on me too. They wanted to be affiliated with the karmic movement that was this legacy, this bloodline, this family. Once these people start to show, you know, sometimes people hair ain't done every week no more, hair just getting done once a month, woo out the pop. These people are going to start to realize and see the shift in the lifestyle surrounding this karmic legacy, this karmic royalty, okay, if you can call karmics royalty, this bloodline, and they're going to start to disassociate themselves. So there's going to be ruin that's going to come through this bloodline. Y'all, I'm telling you, you're going to damn see it and hear it. There's going to be ruin, y'all, that comes through this bloodline that's related to divorce, separation, okay? People are going to divorce and say, you know, I want my money out now. I married into this family when y'all had a couple of dollars. Give me my couple of dollars now. I'm taking the kids with me, okay? Hey, you know what? I don't even want to be a part of that business no more. And with me not being a part of that business no more, I am also going to take my accounting knowledge or my HR knowledge. Once these people start to experience separation and partnerships, divorces, business partnerships, etc., their stock spiritually in terms of knowledge is going to start to decline because they're not going to have as many people around them to kind of create what they need, right? We don't have the accountants quit, the family, you know, everybody leaving. They're going to also be at a deficit in terms of their power, okay? Their ability to navigate complex business associations, etc., etc. They're about to lose that, okay? They're about to lose all of that, okay? We see this Hierophant coming through here, okay? In the upright. These people are going to be in need of a lot of legal support moving forward. Whatever that means, with lawyers, you know, whatever. They're going to be in need of a lot of legal assistance, even if it's just paralegals, drawing up documents, da-da-da-da. What do we see when we see this? When we see the need for wise counsel, the need for legal assistance, the need for documents, legal documents and contracts to be drawn up. What do we see? Money. Spending more money. Bleeding more from the throne. Okay, the karmic throne, okay? Bleeding more from this family. Notice as this hex strikes, it is not only hitting this masculine that you moved away from, it's hitting the bloodline, it's hitting the family, it's hitting the legacy, it's hitting what they have built. Okay? Bleeding money. So there isn't anybody anymore to just hand him money or, hey, we're going to pay for this, pay for that. This is all hitting the bloodline, period. This is the washing, the cleansing of the satanic energy on that bloodline. And it's coming in hard, y'all. These debts is coming in, slapping, taking people aside the head, you know? Okay? So we see the Hierophant, y'all. Money. Because somebody's got to pay this. Somebody got to pay for good counsel, wise counsel, legal counsel. Somebody got to pay for that. It's not hanging from trees, okay? These people are seeing what we would consider bleeding, okay? There's a lot of bleeding that's going on with these folks, y'all. And with that bleeding is the loss of control. Also the loss of influence in the legal realm. I'm telling y'all, so many of the people that were keeping these people above board, right? These people are getting out the way. Okay, this family is losing their footing, has lost their footing. They've lost their partners. They continue to get weakened. Okay, I'm saying with the Emperor, y'all, the Emperor is in reverse. I think over the course of 4 years, okay, this family just continues to be reduced. That's the best word. Reduced. Okay, their power, their influence with people begins to be reduced. What did I just tell y'all? Knight of Cups in reverse. Their ability to be influenced, to be influencers, to be looked at as, oh, you know, the hood talk about, I want to be like them or whatever the case. People that know them. A lot of people didn't know how these people were getting their money, y'all. Somebody in this family is a taxi cab driver. They may have gotten a lot of their money, like, you know, renting out taxis or limousines or some type of chauffeur's license. Okay, somebody was getting over. See, there were a lot of different businesses and hustles attached to these folks. It wasn't just the karmic feminine kind of mob boss. They were at the head, but there were a lot of cousins. I'm literally hearing cousins, y'all. There were a lot of cousins that were involved in making this situation robust in terms of money and businesses. There was so much individual entrepreneurship, okay? There was individual entrepreneurship, but that individual entrepreneurship was still from the tentacles of the top energies in this family, these karmic feminine mob bosses, but there were independent individual entrepreneurs attached to this legacy. They're about to start losing their footing, their partnerships. If these are chauffeur license, whatever cars that they were able to purchase, there's something that's going to happen to the cars. If there was a contract with a rental company of some kind, they're going to lose their contract. There's something going on with the drivers. If it was like they had somebody had something, party bus, whatever it is, the contracts, baby, that made this happen, it's over. Okay? It's over. They're going to lose that. You need relationships to be in business. They're going to start losing their relationships. Oh my God. Is that the Six of Cups in reverse, baby? I'm trying to tell y'all, all of their partnerships, so much of what they had was built on partnerships. Partnerships even being spouses. I'm telling you, for those that were just rich in family, you're rich in family because of your spouse. All of it's going to come to ruin. Some of them were rich because their spouse did certain things. Like I told y'all, the spouse was the lawyer. The spouse was the attorney, was the accountant. The spouse was the person who handled their events and created events that brought money and prestige and attention and social media brand attention to their family. Gone. Okay? Get hooked up. They gone, girl. They out of here. Okay? They're out of here. Their contracts, their contacts, their relationships, y'all, done. People are going to start to get out of business with them. It may seem like it has something to do with their reputation, but I want you to catch this. It really doesn't. It's just about the debt. It's just about them being in a satanic energy. It'll seem like, oh my God, now that they, you know, different scandals have come out, or some stuff was online, or people found out the real way so-and-so was getting that money, or they fought that legal case, or they caught that judgment. Now nobody wants to do business with them. It will seem that way, but the truth is, this is justice. This is a divine order. This is just what was to happen to their family when the heir decided that he was not going to move forward in the energy of the Most High. And this is just what came to them. This is called blowback. Okay? It's not about what it seems to be about in the physical realm. Oh, they got bad press. Bad press is often what shows up, okay, when the environment is being manipulated in order for certain things to take place, okay? The environment, y'all know what it's like in order to create certain circumstances. You can't grow a plant in the back in a dark room. You got to set it up for success. You got to go in the front room. You got to get your plant stand straight, get it in front of the sun so that growth or whatever certain thing can take place. Okay? This situation with them, the legal situation or whatever has happened, has come out in the open about their family, or people finding out the dirt about the marriages within this family. Everything was being done to create an environment that would allow them to catch their karma. Okay? When this man who would have been next to be head of the family, maybe he's the first son or the first cousin or whatever, when he blew it by staying in that divine partnership with you, that was a save. That was the mercy and the grace of the Most High, giving him an opportunity to do things differently, to choose God, to choose better, to choose higher, to create a situation where his heir was now dedicated to the Lord. He didn't want to do it. He allowed depression to make him part of the Antichrist consciousness, y'all. And in that respect, he has to pay. Okay, the bloodline was already dirty. So his day of reckoning was coming unless the one who was saved did the right thing. He didn't do it. Y'all, sometimes, pause. When we be in partnerships with people, you think you're just dating, or you think you're just cohabitating, or you think you just married someone because this or that. It is so much deeper than that, y'all. Speaking of ancient energies, spiritual energies, as above, so below, you know, spiritual, the prophecy for someone's life. I mean, it's deep, okay? The prophecy over a bloodline, okay? Hexes, curses, all these different things. It's heavy. It's not light. People think it's light. And your partnership with this masculine was supposed to do amazing things for that bloodline. And if he won't come to God and give his bloodline to God, maybe then y'all see what it is. Okay, there was a full-on shift in his fortune. Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Everything changed. You can't just not choose God and keep rolling. That's not how it works. Okay, that's not the way that it works. And he's learning this. His bloodline is learning this, y'all. Lord, child, and child, Lord. Okay. You got to catch that. You got to catch it. Y'all see the High Priestess energy, things shift. And those things that are secret, okay, those things that are secret come into enlightenment. Okay, the Hanged Man energy, there is enlightenment. There are things from so far back that come into the light. They come to fruition. They start to be seen more and more within the family. So we're talking about family feuds and fights. Okay, y'all know how it is when secrets come to light in the family. You know, people don't know. They don't know. This man, I'm telling you, this is coming through this man's family. He didn't get away with how he treated you. However somebody was treated, whatever emotional or physical mistreatment, he did not get away with this. And the Most High wants you to know this. It didn't go overlooked. And his reason for being in your life, it was big. And when he didn't accept it, he didn't take it, he didn't do what the Most High caused him to do, you called him to do, etc., etc. Y'all, I'm telling you, none of us get away from moving away from the plans of God, okay? None of us. None of us, no matter what collective. God is, period. The Four of Pentacles comes through in the reverse. Y'all, when these family secrets come out, folks are going to start releasing various things. They don't want to be a part of the business. Money is going to be released. I'm telling y'all, these people's ability to remain in power is just done and gone. There's going to be a lot of people in this family. I'm specifically hearing nieces, nephews, godchildren, okay, that are going to feel they've been being lied to. Somebody had a salon in this family. Somebody had a salon or something to do with cosmetology, and they've had the younger ones in the family working with them for them. They're going to feel they've been lied to. When they realize some of these family secrets, they're going to start quitting these family businesses because they're like, y'all lied to me. They don't want to be a part of it, y'all. They're going to start screaming that it's a hypocrisy. Okay, 9 of Cups. This is going to kill the fulfillment in the family and create additional burdens. Okay, so this family is going from being up. We've been celebrating in the earth realm. We got money to blow. We got 100 kids. We got champagne glasses, baby. We doing big things. Okay, work, okay, they partying. They doing them. This family is going to go from being in that space to what we see now as a 10 of Wands. I want y'all to pay attention because gradually, it's not quick, it's slow. The load gets heavier for these people as the devil is revealed in every single element of the success of this karmic bloodline. Every corner we turn that we see a little more demonic energy, the burden gets heavier, okay? The burden gets heavier. These people got to pay for this, y'all. They got to pay for making their money in ways that are not in favor with godly principles. They got to pay for the feminine energy heading their family in a demonic way. They sitting there with a demonic patriarch at the head of their table for years, being completely out of line with God. They got to pay for that. The Lovers in reverse. Disharmony, okay, comes through their family. And this man himself, all he's able to do is be kind of bathed in anger. King of Wands next to the Lovers in reverse. It's bathed in being angry about the way that things are going. This man is now angry as hell, kind of watching his family fall to pieces. Other than anger, y'all, I'm promising you, he has less than nothing to offer. Okay? He's angry and he's mourning what was. Okay? He knows that the days of them really being a family that could everybody jump up and take a trip to Cabo. Everybody jump up. We finna jump out here and jump on this yacht. Hey, y'all, come to my house. We got pans tonight. Y'all know how they love to do it, okay? I'm getting money. All the family come by, baby. I got pans. I got a pan of lobster, baby. I got a pan of crab. I got a pan of spaghetti, baby. The baby got a pan of mashed sweet potatoes, baby. We got pans over here. The pan days is over. No more pants. Yeah, no more pants. Y'all gonna be panhandling, amen? Amen. Come on, say, put amen in the comments if y'all here for that. They gonna be panhandling. Show you right. Amen in the comments, okay? Y'all gonna be panhandling. Shout amen in the building. It is not a joke to not fall in line with God, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Anybody that's ever done it, anybody that's ever been in a position where you know you wasn't doing right, the repercussions, the retribution is not worth it to step away from the structure of the Most High. The Most High. Okay, this man has done it. And like any other man, he's going to pay. Unfortunately for him, his whole bloodline kind of consists of this. This same type of rebellious demonic energy. They're going to have to pay. The days of we kick it, we throwing rosé up in the air is just over with, y'all. That's just what it is. Okay? Okay, we know we're going to say amen in the comments, girl. And we're going to shout our hallelujahs, okay? You know why? Because it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees, okay? You ain't got no karmic. Ain't no karmic. Got it, okay? Go ahead and show your ass. I'm just trying to let you know, okay, what you should be doing, okay? Because somebody's been sitting over there mourning this relationship and what they thought they could have gained. You only was going to gain it because you were there. That was something that the divine was giving to you and putting on your bloodline. And know that you're the Most High say, girl, if you can't, if it ain't coming to you, then nobody's going to have it. Okay? Because there was plans for that money. That money was supposed to go to the kingdom of the Lord. Period. That was kingdom money. And God said, well, if this is what you're going to do with it, then let me go ahead and take it back. Because y'all got to understand, pause. Y'all know I like a pause. God's word does not come back void. So once the money was designated, okay, to be allocated in the kingdom, it is going to be allocated in the kingdom. Now, it could have remained in the family. That's what your dude was all about. That's what Adam, some of y'all, that was Adam, that was Carl, that was Calvin, that was Daquan, that was Brian, Brendan, Brian. These are names I'm hearing, okay? Warren, Quincy, Nicholas. Once these men made the decision to go in another direction, they're not keeping it. So whoever you are that just felt like you got ostracized, I got to say it again because it keeps coming to me to say it, that felt you got ostracized from inheriting that was never about you. It was about the kingdom inheriting it. What you would have been is somebody who really made a lot of decisions on where the overflow of that money was allocated. Again, I said it would have helped a lot of women and infants, things like that, okay? Once that kingdom purpose was removed from his inheritance, the inheritance will be removed. So you're not missing anything. I would have had this, I would have had that. No, you wouldn't have. Okay? Because now it's about to be going. You didn't miss anything. The money and the inheritance and the prestige was only present when this man made the decision to do the work of God. He didn't do that. So as a result, all of those things are going to be removed from his life, from his family, from his bloodline. So you didn't miss anything. So let that go. This idea that this, oh my God, this terrible heartbreak, let it go. He wasn't going to get any of that without him surrendering to the Lord, and he didn't do that. So just cleanse yourself of this. You know, get your Palo Santo out, get your white sage out, cleanse your space, cleanse yourself. Let go of old energy. Somebody is living and bathing in old energy, and it's just not of any benefit to you at all. This man is hexed. At this point, he was hexed, and he got a chance to be delivered through you. He didn't take it, girl. So there's nothing else to be. There's nothing. Y'all saw this card fell out, and y'all knocked my little candle holder over. Okay, there's nothing else to be acquired here. Okay, as far as these seeds, there's no love left. Page of Cups in reverse. On these seeds, on this man's offerings, okay? You were hoping to harvest something. You can only harvest and inherit what's of God, girl, anyway. Okay, that's the thing about us divines, baby. God ain't letting you inherit no foolishness. What you thought? This was some foolishness. Didn't have to be. Okay, this man was making bad choices, continued to make bad choices. Seven of Pentacles, this man will be doing good in the end of this. You're thinking about the seeds that were planted in it. You might have helped him. You might have also had a lot of ideas for his family, thinking you was going to be the auntie matriarch of this man's nieces and nephews, or y'all were going to have babies, and you were going to be stepmom extraordinaire, or this money was going to come to you, girl. I'm promising you. Only if he was walking in the light of righteousness, and he was not, girl. He was not. It just was not in him. It just was not in him. So his wealth, even his thoughts, in the astral, you know, we think of plans about money. We think of how we can get some money. Girl, these things are being reduced from him. I'm so serious. I am so serious. These things are being reduced, okay? There was no wealth and inheritance without you. This man is losing everything in particular. He still has not got away from God, y'all. At this point, the Most High is breaking him down and taking from him, okay, in order that he may be on his knees and just have to crawl back to the kingdom. You don't get away from God. God called him. He is being called. And this man did not, he didn't heed the call. Okay? He allowed demonic forces to remove him from the call. And he will, every tongue shall confess and every knee will bow. He will bow. He will confess. Okay? He is being called. This man down the line, long down the line, you may find that he is a minister. Okay, he may get into ministry. I don't see him having a big church or anything. He may be like a minister in jails. It'll be so far down the line, y'all. For those of y'all, if this man is under 60, it'll be when he's over 60. He's going to go a long walk in order to be who God told him, called him to be. He does not get away. But his family, the whole bloodline, the Most High is going to remove all of these resources. He didn't do right by you. This man was not right to you. He did not act righteously, okay? He allowed, and some of y'all, when I say this, is going to resonate with you in a serious way because you know it's the truth. This man allowed a demonic frequency to take over his tongue, take over his body when he was dealing with you. Some of y'all felt like towards the end of this relationship, you didn't know who the hell you was dealing with. You did not know who the hell you were dealing with. You were in a relationship with somebody from anywhere from 1 to 4 years. You were in a relationship with this person. And all of a sudden, you were like, who the hell am I dealing with? That depression and those demonic forces had started to get a hold of him. Because what you have to understand is, again, like I told y'all earlier, spiritual attack is something that's so consistent in this man's life. Because of this inheritance, baby, the devil wants this inheritance. He wanted it to use it for his own purposes and own goods, for his own glory, for material things, to draw more people towards idols. See, pause. Y'all got to remember too. In the earth realm, things, materials, those are idols. Those are idols. Balenciaga, Givenchy, Louis Vuitton, Madonna. Hey, I'm just going to throw her in there, okay? You must be my lucky star. Let's just throw Madonna in there. Erotic. Put your hands all over my body. Erotic. Okay, shout out to Madonna. These are idols. These are idols. Period. And the devil needs, demonic forces, Antichrist consciousness needs money to feed these earth realm idols, to continue to buy these clothes, to continue to have people worship them, adore them. Okay? These false idols. That is why it was important to demonic frequencies that the money stay with on a karmic plane, that the money becomes karmic cash flow and remains karmic cash flow. Y'all need to let me tell you something about karmic cash flow that's coming to me right now, y'all. We're going to have to delve into this over on the dark feminine side at some point. Baby, that karmic cash flow, shout out to y'all. Go down there in the link. I'm telling y'all, we need discussion. We want to vibe over there, y'all. Okay? Dark feminine Patreon link in the bio section below this video. That karmic cash flow. Okay? Y'all ever look around? Y'all, I'm sharing with y'all everything that's coming to me because it's just, y'all ever look around and see clearly demonic things in society, demonic people, but they're continuing to flourish? They're continuing to get currency, earth realm currency. That's because they feed idols regularly. Y'all see terrible people keep getting money. It happens. That's because they're going to take their money and they're going to immediately feed dark gods, demonic gods, demons that have a bottomless belly. Look at Diddy getting this money, and no crime was too horrific, and he never stopped feeding money and ideas and physical crimes to the bellies of these bottomless beasts, these antichrist beasts that are never satiated, never filled, never full. No matter how much evil, no matter how much sin, for ages and eons, they are fed. Karmic cash flow is what supports them. And that's when you see evil people keep getting money. You say, why do they keep getting blessed? It's because they're feeding demons. earth realm demons that are significant in the earth realm. Gluttony and promiscuity and designer labels. And no, it's nothing wrong with having nice things, but we all know there's a point that this becomes idolatry. Okay? And when you see these dark people, horrible people, and they keep getting blessings, okay? Because the devil can bless you too, okay? Learn that one in church coming up, all right? That's because of who they feed. And the Most High is cutting off that karmic cash flow. Tried to redirect it, reallocate it. That wasn't a probability. That wasn't a possibility. Okay, cool. Then it must be cut off altogether. So this man does not get this. We see this man, y'all, finding himself unfulfilled. His future cut off. 3 of Wands is in the reverse. Future cut off. You know, you don't get to keep doing it. What I just tell y'all, cut off and refuse. 4 of Cups in the upright. 2 of Swords. This man's heart condition and his ability to see what's in front of him has been terribly, terribly impaired because the Most High has moved away from him at this time. Okay, so this man was not capable of following through on anything. He's completely imbalanced financially and still dealing with anger and rage as his bloodline continues to decline in terms of legacy, function, reputation, brand. It continues to decline, okay? Because these debts must be paid, and the Most High wasn't about to sit by while they took all of that fortune and shoved it down the mouths of beasts and dogs and fowls, okay? And things that you only find in the wilderness, like Baphomet, goat energy, etc. The Most High said, I'm gonna cut you off at the path because y'all are becoming part of a problem. Some of this money was somehow being filtered into illegal organizations, okay, that were doing crime in the community against the citizens, okay? They were supporting people that do dirty, crooked, ugly things like that with this money. Remember, the Most High was trying to reallocate the money that it would help women, children, infants, community centers, etc. Most High say, if y'all can't do right with the money, then give me the money back. Okay? Let the money go back out into the economy. Y'all, we saw this happen during the time where everybody had that really bad flu and people couldn't go to work. We'll call it that for the sake of YouTube, okay? We're not going to say that 5-letter word. But we saw it during that time. A lot of wealth was reallocated, okay? A lot of wealth was reallocated. There were people sitting at home getting checks that you know, were just able to kind of stimulate the economy in a way that was more about health, wealth, wellness. There were a lot of people that lost money, lost businesses. Some of it was unfortunate. Some of it was about karmic debt, okay? Remember that God gets the glory in every corner and place of the earth, okay? So it's always some glory of God that's going on in the situation. This man is still dealing with anger because the relationships that were built are now a thing of the past. They've become part of the astral. They have now gone back up into the ethers. They have lost these relationships that were things that were on their bloodline, that came from the ethers, that were spiritually ordained on their bloodline for at least, it's been 100, 150 years that they've been able to move in a certain energy. These things have been sent back. Okay, sent back to the beyond. Okay? These energies have been sent back, y'all. I'm telling you. God is not to be mocked. Y'all already know. That's just what it is. God is not to be mocked. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. This man was given an offering of a divine feminine. Okay, Ace of Pentacles energy. This man was given an offering of a divine feminine. You came into his life. You were more than equipped to help him and be a spiritual leader and conduit. Okay, you were more than equipped to do that. Look at this. You were going to be called with him into being basically sort of a socialite of sorts. I mean, you know, philanthropy, okay? The Queen of Swords with the 6 of Pentacles doesn't make it any simpler than that. You would have, if this was just about family legacy, you would have been the auntie or the stepmother that always gave the wisdom, always cooked the meals, always helped with the homework. You would have been a rich tree and source of wisdom for the children and the family to pull from, okay? If it were not for that, if it were not about that, okay, if it had been actually about the physical assets, okay, physical monies, you were going to allocate the money properly. You were going to do the right thing, okay? You were going to make sure that this man got the things that he was supposed to get, okay? But without you there to do that work and do those things, this man's life went into a 9 of swords, to certain misery, to certain mental anguish, confusion, and different things in his life literally disappearing, okay, from his bloodline. Things that had already been manifest, okay, God has snatched back into the ethers. Why did he want to play with the Most High? Why did he want to play with the Most High? Your guess is as good as mine, girl. Because he sure feeling it. He feeling it, okay? He sure feeling it. Queen of Cups energy with the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? The softness and sweetness that you brought to this man's life, brought to this man's life. Cancer energy, once again, you know, we spoke on these energies being prevalent in this reading before. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for the feminine. Though, you know, this could resonate with any or all of us. You may be high in these energies. Sometimes they're not our sun sign, but they're still high in our chart, okay? Water energy, emotional energy, feminine energy. Y'all, it's a circumstance in all of this where this masculine just was enjoying the sweetness of you. This was also a blessing on his bloodline. Sweet women, good women. Remember, we saw a lot of the partners in this family being able to assist them, whether professionally or as mothers, aunts, whatever the case, okay? They attracted those kind of partners and took a serious hit to their bloodline when those partners in that 3 of Swords energy left, okay? There was a lot of Queen of Cups energy with you as well in this partnership. And with that energy being so prevalent in this partnership, those karmic feminines in his life that may have been higher in Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy, just didn't take it well, okay? They would have been problematic for you. A lot of sneaking around, a lot of fighting, a lot of gossiping, a lot of bullshittery. We don't do that in the divine feminine. We just don't. And all of this would have been because they want to keep your hands off of the money. Now, this is if this man had kept you in his life in karmic energy, which we know that he could not do. And this is just more proof to you, I'm trying to tell you. This is more proof to you that this relationship just was not for you. I'm telling you. Somebody is still questioning it, and it wasn't. It's nothing to question, sis. It was not for you. That's not a joke or a game. It really wasn't. It really wasn't for you. This wasn't a you thing. This man wasn't prepared to stay and remain in the divine masculine energy that he had been placed in. And as long as he wasn't willing to do that, it was only a matter of time before things took a bad turn. Baby, widower, okay? Also understand, had you stayed with this man while he was in karmic energy, with you being there, kind of being a buffer, kind of being someone that is trying to help him because you are of gentle spirit and soul, you are an empath, because you were sitting there trying to help him, some of those spiritual attacks would have came towards you and could have cost you your living existence, okay? It could have smoted you up out of here because you would have been trying to stand in the gap for this man and his demons and his lies and this bloodline curse that has been the karmic energy and idolatry that exists over his family due to this karmic feminine. My boss want to be, you know, matriarchal energy that has existed in his family for years and years and years. Even before you were born, and before he was born. I'm trying to tell you, you did not want that. Spirit, y'all see the messages that are coming through. Spirit is making it crystal clear again and again. Is wanting you to understand. This wasn't for you. It was only for you if he was willing to walk on the right side of right. He wasn't willing to do that. It was only for you if he was willing to be a man of God. He was not willing to do that. He started off in it. He got lost. He fell to temptation. What can you do? What can you do? Widower and widow coming through as a mate and a match. Either way this went in this relationship, had you become a part of this karmic bloodline, this cursed bloodline, the bloodline is cursed, girl. And if you had to stay in it and kind of abandon your own spirituality, your own righteousness, your own goodness, kind of gotten lost, kind of lost your connection to the Lord in this, somebody was going to go up out of here. If not both of y'all. Because God is not going to be mocked. I'm telling you, Spirit is coming through crystal clear saying somebody out there, you need to let go of the idea that you missed something. You didn't miss nothing. Oh, in the earth realm, it looked like they had something going on. Maybe that's what you think. But as we pull back the curtain and look at the spiritual realm of this, I'm promising you, you didn't. This isn't what you wanted. This is not what you wanted. If he wasn't going to be who God called him to be, I need you to forget about it. I need you to let it go. We're just going to pull randomly, okay? A couple of scriptures, okay? I need you to forget about it. I need you to let it go. It just wasn't going to go anywhere. It was not going to go anywhere, y'all. There were so many demons in this family. Be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. Know that you letting this man go, God sees everything, okay? 2 Chronicles 15:7. Okay, the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being snared, period. Proverbs 3:26. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. Psalm 16:8. Oh, okay. I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. Psalm 13:5. I'm talking to somebody. You need to let your heart be healed. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. Isaiah 40:11. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Psalm 31:24. Heal your heart. Stop asking, well, why it didn't go like this? Girl, you didn't want it to go like that. I don't care what it looked like. You didn't want it to go like that. Because this man, without you, he couldn't even have the things that you covet. He only could have them if you was there. Money. Huh? What I just tell y'all? Girl, he could only have that money if you were there. He's not rich and abundant without you. Because his bloodline had been called to the carpet. They've been existing too long feeding idols. These people were going into debt. These people were going into retribution. These people were going into divine punishment. But the air could have taken them in a new direction. He didn't do that. So girl, it's over. It's over. You were his last hope because you are connected to the Most High, and the Most High was calling him. So even when he does get on his feet and discover God down the line, he's not going to be this man. Okay? That's just what it is. That part of the circumstance, that was something that could only come through you. Also giving him a divine heir, that was only going to come through you. Okay? Money, y'all, I told y'all. Money at this point kind of becomes something that exists more in the astral for this man, for this bloodline, for this family. Okay? It kind of moves into the astral plane. And they can't hold on to that without them marrying into divine energies. Okay? Everybody has left them. Everybody has departed. There has been public scandal. The money has dwindled down with them fighting legal cases. The money has dwindled down with them trying to procure the very resources that they used to be married to. Okay? They have been reduced. Their bloodline has been reduced. Unexpected joy, baby. Their bloodline has been reduced. All of these things now were in the thought realm for them. All them times they look at this man, just got some money out the blue. All of that now exists for them in the thought realm. We see it. Money, thoughts, unexpected joy. These things have been moved to the astral for them. They are no longer materialized. We saw that. Okay? Empress in reverse energy. And around him was death. You didn't want to stick with him. That depression, that low frequency, had you gotten to that family and actually fallen into that karmic energy, ultimately, there would have been questions of fidelity. There would have been problems. Left, right, and sideways. It just wasn't, these people weren't going to be right. Okay? God gave the bloodline a chance, baby. They blew that thing. There would have been anger. There would have been continued mistreatment. You didn't miss anything. You know, if you put all of this down on a, you know, write it down on a pad or something, it may look, oh my God, I could have been rich. I could have had more. I could have had all these siblings. I could have, you know, siblings-in-law. I could have had it. Let it go, because the reason that looked beautiful to you, the reason it seemed like there was a future there for you, is because God was using you, okay, to be the light and the salvation for this bloodline. He couldn't fulfill that. Without you, all those things you coveted, and I'm saying it again so you'll catch it. Without you, all those things you coveted don't even exist. So you went on that journey, okay? But know that in the long run, this journey would have created a malady for you, okay? It would not have been anything positive. It just wouldn't have been. It just wouldn't have been. Spiritually, you would have found yourself ill. You may have even found yourself leaving out of here before you needed to, because there would have been curses and retribution on that family, on that money, on that bloodline, on those people, on those kids, on everything that had anything to do, girl, with those folks. Okay? That's just the unfortunate truth of who they are and what they were all about over there. It just wasn't a positive look. I don't care what was being said. Flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover, and pig, beware of greed. So I understand. I mean, this is just confirmation, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I understand that you are disappointed, okay? I understand that you are disappointed. I get it. I understand that you feel down and about, but understand this man, he was in a low frequency energy. Remember, okay, we saw that Jesus drove those pigs out into the marine kingdom and put demons in them and just led them astray. I don't want to say led them astray, but you know, threw their asses out into the marine kingdom, into the water energies, okay, and let them carry those demons away. That's all this man did. He carried demons away from you. And I want y'all to focus on trying to be healed from this, whoever this resonates with y'all. Try to be healed by this coming December, because understand, no matter what, no matter how you look at this thing, girl, feel how you want to feel. Obstacles, and next month, this situation was never going to be good for you, okay? You may find yourself continuing to think about it into next month, but understand that divine timing is at play, okay? You're going to continue to heal and try to focus on prayer and healing, and in the month of December, you're going to start to feel some lessened heartache, because at the end of the day, girl, at the end of the day, this was nothing. This was no good from a spiritual perspective, from a spiritual standpoint. There were some things in this that looked a certain way. In the earth realm, in the spiritual realm, this was straight garbage. And the only way that this man could have saved his soul, which is what he was being called to do, that's why he was being called and pulled to the chosen. The only way this man could have saved his life, saved his bloodline, saved his heirs, is to partner with the divine feminine. And he allowed depression and foolishness to sweep him away from that. So release him. There was, after this man allowed Baphomet energy to eat his soul, okay, and pull him back into a karmic reality. There was nothing you could do about this, okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, girl, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Do not be afraid to come to the bed, girl. Hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, girl, y'all know know I say feed the tarot reader. Y'all know I love a little cheese, girl. Little cheese. I love cheese. Girl, have me some cheese and Triscuits. The roasted garlic Triscuits, if you ain't eating them, you need to be. And if roasted garlic Triscuits, if y'all watching this, girl, call me, okay? I will endorse y'all because I eat them a midnight snack every night, okay? Go ahead and get you some of those, but help me get some cheese to put with my Triscuits, girl. dftarottea at Cash App or PayPal. Feed the tarot reader once again, and as always, I will catch y'all in